Hello, this is Wyatt Ralph at 106.9 The Fan, and I'm here with Max and Emmett, and we're going to talk about the award season for the NBA and much more. So we'll start it off with a caller.
Hey guys, this is Tyler from Royersford, Pennsylvania here. I want to talk about the NBA awards. What are your thoughts on Dirk Nowitzki taking the MVP this year? I mean, he had a great All-Star game. He really went out on top. Is there any consideration for him, do you think, at MVP?
Emmett, your thoughts?
Well, I think he played very well this year, and I don't know if he necessarily would deserve it, but maybe if he won the MVP, maybe it would convince him to come back and play another year because, he would get big money as the MVP. It would be his second of his career, and he's already cemented his Hall of Fame resume, but I think that he definitely does have a case for it to go to him.
He has a hard time getting up and down the court, but Max, your thoughts?
Yeah, I agree with Emmett. He really shut down the All-Star game, but I think the only award he could win is the MVP over 40 award. So I don't think he really competes with these younger players.
I don't know. I think Vince Carter definitely has a case for over 40, but I think for overall, I think he could win that.
Okay, let's talk about Rookie of the Year now. Max, you start.
All right. Well, my pick for Rookie of the Year is Luka Doncic. He's also my pick for MVP this year and really put out great numbers, especially first year in the league. So I'm really impressed by his play.
Emmett?
I'm gonna have to go with Alonzo Trier out of Arizona. He was undrafted and unknown, and he went into the league. He played for the Knicks summer league team, and he showed out. And then he got onto the active roster, and he played pretty well. And I think he deserves a case for Rookie of the Year.
Okay, next topic, Coach of the Year. Who deserves it? Emmett?
We have to go with... go to Max first.
Max.
My pick for Coach of the Year this year is Steve Kerr, because he was able to get back to the finals with a really injured roster, especially not having KD or DeMarcus Cousins for most of the season. It's kind of like what Brad Stevens did last year, except that he got to the finals and Brad Stevens didn't. So he's definitely my pick.
I'm going to have to go with Dwayne Casey for the Pistons because he took the Raptors last year, a very good team. He took them to 59 wins, their best season ever. And then he got fired because he couldn't lead them into the playoffs. Then he took over the Pistons and led them to the playoffs, and with like a 40-something win record. So I thought he improved a lot from last year.
Okay, MVP race. I know we heard about Dirk, but realistically, who do you think is going to win?
I'm going to keep going with my pick, Luka Doncic. Like I said earlier, really impressed by his stats. Was one of the helped the Mavericks not be awful, just pretty bad. So that was pretty good.
So for me, I still think Dirk and Dwayne Wade have a good case because if Adam Silver put them into the All-Star game, who says he won't pick one of them for MVP just to close out their career? Dwayne Wade finally gets his first MVP. That would be a nice storyline. But looking realistically based on play, I think Mitchell Robinson had a very good year. He averaged like 2 blocks a game. Very good season. I think he could win.
After the break, we'll talk about about the draft and the Lakers-Pelicans trade.